Welcome to a special edition of THB Sports Weekly. I'm sports editor George Bremer, and we're here today with Anderson boys basketball coach Ryne Smith. Coach, thanks for your time.
Thanks for coming.
Coach, obviously it's all brand new to you. Every opponent's going to be new.
Yep.
What are the challenges right now as you get ready to open the season and trying to figure out what you can learn about your opposition?
Right. It's very difficult, especially opening with a top 15 team in the state and a great team in Pendleton Heights. Really, it's just utilizing the practices as much as we can and focusing on what we need to work on every single day and being really productive each day. And it's a challenge, but I think we've done a good job of it so far.
I know you've had a summer now and then sort of a fall training camp, I guess, so to speak. What have you learned about this team?
Well, we're very athletic. Got a lot of speed and a lot of talent in a lot of different areas. What we got to do is we really got to focus on getting better at skill work. Just sticking to fundamentals. Learning a simple jump shot, learning a jump stop. And if we do those things, we should be okay.
You've been around for most of a semester now. Has the Pendleton Heights rivalry, have people talked about it to you, or do you understand what that is?
Well, I think the rivalry was very evident at the football game. I think that both sides of the bleachers were sold out of what it looked like, and it was very exciting game, very intense game, and that kind of opened my eyes a little bit to the intensity of the rivalry. So, next Tuesday, a week from tonight, it should be a lot of fun and a lot of wild fans in the gym. So that's what you want to start the season. Is
it nice to have that first game at home and your first chance to kind of be in front of the home crowd?
Yeah, I think so. It's definitely an advantage when we're at home. You got the Indian dance to start the game, and the place will be rocking with green and red. So it's definitely going to be an advantage to us to be playing at home as opposed to going on the road to Pendleton Heights, which, like I said before, is a great team.
Is it, from a coaching standpoint, I know there's probably nerves, but is there excitement to see how this is going to turn out? Are you kind of like the fans in that regard?
Yeah, definitely excited. I think my nerves are right now. I think as the game gets closer, especially on that game day, my nerves will go away because essentially it's out of my hands, and it's going to be the players who are going to go out there and have to get it done. So, like I said, my nerves are right now just making sure that we are productive every day in practice and trying to get that done.
What's it going to take for this to be a successful season in your mind?
I think the kids have to buy in, and I think they've done a pretty good job of that the first 5 or 6 days of practice, just buying into a new system, buying into being good teammates. And I think that when things get down for us, which they get down for every team in the state, and we face some adversity, we got to stick together and we can't fall apart. If we stick together when things get down for us, we'll have a successful season.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach. When we get back, we'll be speaking with Pendleton Heights head coach Kevin Bates.
Want to know how your team did? Follow @THB Sports on Twitter for the latest scores, stories, videos, updates, and more.
And we're back here at Pendleton Heights High School with boys basketball coach Kevin Bates. Coach, thanks for joining us.
It's a pleasure.
How's this experience been for you? I mean, you've been here for a long time, obviously, almost 20 years as an assistant, and now you get the chance to run the program for the first time.
It's been a great experience. I've had a lot of people that have been willing to help. I've surrounded myself, I think, with some good coaches that have been willing to help. The transition of knowing the kids for as long as I've known them has made life a lot easier. Just growing up, always wanting to be a basketball coach too, and finally being my time to be able to be a head coach. The excitement, and I think all that is blended in together to make life easier and to help out.
We were talking a little bit during practice. There's a lot of new faces out there, but there are some very familiar ones. You've got Max Gerbic back, you've got Mark Albers back, you've got Kenton Dunham back. How important will those three be in kind of establishing what you want this program to be?
They're going to be very important. Those three are our team captains this year. Those three are the only three that we have back that have varsity experience. I got into this thinking, well, we're going to be a very experienced team having 8 juniors from last year, but unfortunately, with some circumstances, we don't have that. We have 4 seniors. Out of those 4 seniors, 2 of them play JV ball. In our gym, we have 5 freshmen up. I think we have 6 kids that played freshman ball last year in our gym. So we're a very inexperienced team right now. So those guys are going to play a very important role. And you know what? They're up to the challenge. They can handle it. They love having the weight and the pressure on their shoulders. That's what they want. That's one thing that we've coached. That's one thing that I think that Coach Hahn has built, wanting to take that last shot, wanting to lead, wanting to take that responsibility, holding yourself and your teammates accountable. But those guys, their role is going to be very important, but they're up to it. They can handle it.
Obviously, you open up in just a few days now against Anderson, and it's the rivalry. What are the challenges with the fact that it's a new coach there, he's not from the area, and they have a lot of new faces too? I think they had 7 or 8 seniors a year ago.
Sure. You know what? I would like to think that we're both in the same boat. He's trying to figure out what we're doing at Pendleton, and I'm trying to figure out, okay, what's the new Anderson going to look like? But you know what? It's going to be a fun time. I'm looking forward to it. I know he's probably looking forward to it. I know our kids are looking forward to it. We'll just have to see on that Tuesday night what to expect. But I can tell you this, we'll have a better understanding of one another come county if we happen to play each other in the county. I know we're opposite of one another, but if that, comes about, we'll definitely have a better understanding then. But Tuesday, I think it's just a matter of trying to do what we do going into this first game and then building on that for later.
From your standpoint, what's it going to take for this to be a successful season here at Pendleton Heights?
Well, for anybody, we're going to have to stay healthy. We're not real deep, at least not yet. Hopefully we can become a little bit deeper. We're not real experienced as we talked about. Our goal, we talk about championships. Our 3 main goals, are to try to win the conference, to try to win the county, to try to win a sectional. And, as long as we can continue to get better each and every day, we might fall short of those goals and could still really have a successful year, We're just going to have to try to work hard and outwork our opponents each and every day in practice. We're going to have to try to outsmart and out-execute our opponents each and every day in practice on game day. As coaches, we have to work hard with game plans to put our players in the best positions possible to have success. But I'm looking forward to the year. Our schedule's brutal. It's very brutal. We could have a losing record, doesn't mean we have a losing team. We could have a very, very, very successful team and just play teams that are better than us, But like I said before, our kids are up to that type of a challenge. They love it. They want that challenge. They want to play the best. And in order to play the best, you got to out-fight, got to out-scrap, got to outsmart, got to out-execute. And we're just going to try to take it possession by possession, trying to do all those types of things.
All right. Thanks a lot for joining us, Coach.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you for watching. And you can always keep up to date throughout the season at heraldbulletin.com and follow us on Twitter at THB Sports.